Well, hello again to all the boys and girls out there in YouTube land watching Georgia Beer Reviews. Back at you today with another one. What I'm looking at is a beer from Oxbow Brewing Company, and they are out of Newcastle, Maine. This is Bramble on, and it clocks in at 6% alcohol by volume. It is a blended farmhouse ale with fruit. Production time 12 months, keep cool and dark, enjoy within 3 years. The bottled on date is October 15th of 2024, and we are in early 2026 at the time of this recording, so well within the freshness date. And I love farmhouse ales and saisons, and just had a really good one from this brewery, so I have very high hopes for this one. And I saw this in the store, and just look at the appearance. Just a really nice color. It's almost like two-tone. It's lighter here, and then it kind of gets a little bit darker at the bottom, probably from the fruit juice. It does say 6% alcohol by volume, bottle conditioned, brewed and bottled by Oxbow Brewing Company. Bramble On is a mixed fermentation farmhouse ale aged on raspberries and blackberries, blended with cherry and blueberry juices. That sounds absolutely delightful. So, let's go ahead and get into it, folks. Oh yeah, look at that. Nice and effervescent. Okay. There's your pour. That's a pretty looking beer, folks. That is a really pretty looking beer. It's almost like an orange pink color. Probably from the fruit juices added. But it's got like layers to it. The color is different depending on which angle you're looking at it. It's a really interesting looking beer. Nice finger and a half's worth of a white frothy head. Oh, crackery malt. Nice sweet and tart fruity aromas. Getting a little bit of the cherry. It almost has like a sweet maraschino cherry type aroma. Probably some of the blueberry in there. Yeah, raspberry, blackberry. I think the cherry is probably the first thing that I detected. Maybe a little blueberry. I'm not getting a ton of the raspberry, blackberry on the nose, but man, does it smell good. Oh, really nice. And you definitely get that farmhouse ale component as well. A little bit of like a maybe more of like a horse blanket with this one. A little wet hay in there too. And it's slightly woody as well. Oh, wet oak. It just smells really nice. So without further ado, let's get into this brew. Cheers, guys. Oh man, I like this one even more than the Wild Moon that I just had. This one's not quite as funky, I think, because of all the fruit that's added to this one. It definitely kind of tames down the funkiness, the funky vibes are definitely there, but the fruit really balances them out nicely. Maybe a touch of tartness from the raspberry, but I think I'm getting like it's like a sweet maraschino cherry type note that kind of balances out that funky farmhouse, yeasty type stuff going on that you typically get with this style. It's super smooth at 6%. I mean, you're not detecting any alcohol. It's funky in all the right ways. It's not overly done. The fruit is a nice balance. You get a nice kind of crackery malt character in the middle of the sip. Maybe even a slight earthy hop component on the back end, but it's very, very mild. It's not bitter really by any stretch of the imagination. Just a nice little crisp finish and an earthy hop bite to round everything out nicely. Relatively light bodied. Carbonation with this is on the high medium side. It's very effervescent, champagne-like with the carbonation. This is a winner. I don't want to ramble too long about it, but really enjoyable beer. I've been very pleased by the two Oxbow Brewing Company beers that I've tried so far, and this is their specialty. Apparently, they brew a few other styles, but it seems like, based on the information that I looked up and what the guy at the store told me, was that Oxbow Brewing is really well known for their farmhouse style saisons, beers like this. So, and it shows. I mean, they've done a fantastic job with the Bramble on that I'm drinking now, and then you can go check out my review that I did earlier of the Wild Moon, which is another farmhouse style ale from them. Both excellent. I think I prefer this one a little bit better than the Wild Moon, but it really just comes down to personal tasting preferences. Both are excellent, and I am going to give this, for what this is, I'm going to give it a world-class rating. I think it's a 98 out of 100. For the style, I don't think you can get much better than this right here. This is on par with a lot of the stuff that I've had from Hill Farmstead, which, as far as I'm concerned, is the best brewery on the planet for brewing these types of beer. But Oxbow may be able to give Hill Farmstead a run for its money. I'm going to try some more of these beers soon. I never really even heard of them. I just kind of stumbled upon this brewery. But apparently they've been around for a while, pumping out great farmhouse ale saisons. So I intend to try a lot more. Really excited to get into some more of their products. So 98 out of 100. A world-class farmhouse ale from Oxbow Brewing Company out of Newcastle, Maine. If you can get these beers in your area, definitely worth a shot. Buy it, try it, let me know what you think in the comments below. That'll do it for this beer review, folks. Hope everybody out there is having a wonderful day. And until next time, cheers.